Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Crochet. This is Sandy on day 7 of VLOGMas. Today, I want to read a letter because if you've been watching, you know that I've been putting little tiny wreaths on everybody's door in my building. The first time I put hearts back in April, and I got a thank you note from this old lady who lived down the hall, and she was just there temporarily because her house, somebody drove a car into her house, and the poor lady was like, she had to live there, but she's like, I am so glad the insurance company put me up in this building. It's so nice, everybody's nice. So anyway, now on the bulletin board where I put my monthly granny square that's decorated. Oops, sorry. Um, this month was a Christmas ornament. I On that bulletin board is uh, more space to put more notes, and I got this person put a note on the bulletin board. I will read it to you. It says, "To the person who is knitting." Everybody confuses crochet with knitting. To the person who is knitting all these beautiful things, dot, dot, dot. It says, I wanted to say thank you so much for all of these beautiful things. I have always wanted to learn how to knit. And seeing all of these awesome knittings, it has inspired me to try, even though I have no idea how to start, but I know it takes time. And one day I want to be knitting beautiful stuff just like you. Also, thank you for spending your time to make these for us. Thank you for the beautiful things that you put on our door. And she spelled R with A-R-E. I'll tell you why in a minute, too. I just wanted to say thank you again. And she signed her name and she put her unit number. And I was trying to think, who lives in that unit? I don't know all my neighbors, but there is one man who lives on the second floor. We're on the fourth floor. We see him almost all the time we're coming in the building. It's like we have the same schedule for shopping. And every Friday, he has his routine. He brings his daughter, he gets his daughter for the weekend, and he's got all these groceries for her. And you could just tell he loves his little girl. She's about maybe 7 years old. That's why she spelled our door. She spelled it A-R-E, door. And that was just so sweet for that little girl. I don't know if it was, excuse me, my alarms. I don't know if it was her idea to write that letter or her dad encouraged her. If it was her dad, I'm not surprised because her dad is that kind of person. He's just really nice. And if it's his daughter, wow, it shows. See, having a daddy like that who loves you, that's the kind of person you become. So look at all my alarms on my watch. This watch makes more noise than I do. Anyway, I wanted to share that with you today for the Vlogmas. That was exciting, and that made me just want to, when the next time I see her, I'll tell her that it's me because she knows me. She sees me. Like I said, they come from the grocery store most of the time, the same time we come from the grocery store. Speaking of groceries, I don't know if I mentioned, but I got one of those Ninja Foodie grills, and I'm excited because I bought a T-bone, a big T-bone for me and my husband to share. So I'm going to cook that today, and I have a no, oh, sirloin, a sirloin steak for my son. It's a little big for him, but they only sell big ones at the store. So that's exciting. I'll let you know tomorrow how the steaks came out. And also, what did I want to tell you? Okay, so I told you about our Christmas tree. We finally got our lights. We still don't have our ornaments on there, but it just seems like day goes by. It's like we'll do it tomorrow. We'll do it tomorrow. But maybe hopefully we'll get those on there before Christmas Eve. So uh, today I went to get some blood work done, and oh my goodness, that the medical center that's down the street by my house, it's not a hospital, so there's no sick people there. It's just like a place where you go to, you get your MRI, you get your, mammograms or blood work or just like ultrasounds. They do ultrasounds. I think they do, they don't do dialysis. Just infusions. What's an infusion? I don't know what an infusion is, but there's a big sign that says infusion center. But nobody was there. Nobody. I expected to wait at least an hour because I usually would if I ever got blood work there before. I would wait and the place would be crowded. But no, not this time. There was nobody there and there was hand sanitizer everywhere. And so it was a good experience. But then I stopped at the post office to mail that lady her yarn that I told you about, the yarn exchange I'm doing. So I went to the post office and there's the man behind the counter. He's not wearing a mask at all and he's a postal worker. So he's wearing a face shield that comes out and ends here. So you have this much distance from the shield. And so, like, his mouth and nose is all wide open. Like, he's whatever we're covering our face for with masks. They say it's the droplets. I mean, droplets are coming out everywhere. And he's a postal worker. So, my guess is he's handled a lot of packages and a lot of letters, a lot of boxes. So I'm telling you this so you'll know. They say that the mail is safe, and earlier in the year they said put your mail in the microwave to kill all the germs. But I don't know. I'd say I would leave my mail out for a couple of days before opening it because if that's just one guy that I saw. What's going on in the back? What I don't see, and what's going on all over the country where, you know, what are they doing that everywhere? I mean, his coworkers were wearing a mask, but he chose not to. He's just, no, I'm just going to wear this shield. It wasn't even no, it wasn't any kind of protection at all. So it didn't give me confidence in I don't think all postal workers are that way. I think for the most part they're safe, but it made me just feel a little less safe. So hopefully, what I'm going to do, I'm going to email the lady who I'm sending it to, and I'm going to tell her that for safety purposes, let the package sit before opening it for at least 2 days. So I thought I'd share that with you. And I will be seeing you tomorrow. Until we meet again, take care and stay safe. Goodbye.